Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Ronaldinho, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Ferdinand makes the interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ibrahimovic, played back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Toure cuts it out. Nesta distributed tidily. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that looks a decent ball. And that's been won straight back. He has found the shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good take, and is he in? Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pedri. Ajax look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri gets good distance on it. Schmeichel chooses to deal with it himself. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. Oh, sweet feet. Drive. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram. Looks to the other side. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bergomi. Oh, can he get onto this? Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho. They get a throw in. Pull it. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Takes a shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they win it back again. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dink through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rooney. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's hoisted clear. Closing in on... He's having a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Ibrahimovic. Pedri. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rooney. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And this is Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Messi has it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's going for goal! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Numero 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Il numero 17.
Vieira.
Il numero 24. Vieira.
Pedri.
Il numero
Shifted it to the
26.
flank.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nedved. Vieira. Foot in. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi receives it in a wide position. There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
David's clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
23.
second corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Viene sostituito con il numero 19.
It's a mighty effort!
Attenzione alla sostituzione.
And that would have won it. Threads one in. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Casillas claims it, safe hands. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Great vision. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Vieira. And there goes the final whistle. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Manchester United finding their passes. That has been slung wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. Thuram. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Platini. Great skill, that's nice. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Platini plays it short. And that is expertly dealt with. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's well positioned here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Hullet. Hullet plays it in. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Davids goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Milan so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Some good work on the right flank here, and he's worked it through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 2 then. Platini goes short. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to play it through. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu. To Bergomi. And it's Hullet. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Hullet. Now it's Forlan. And here's Mbappe. Thinks about the shot. And he shoots! Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So we've reached the hour mark. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yeah. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be... Ibrahimovic! It's anyone's ball now. Drives it, off he goes! Oh, crossbar! That's a promising run he's making on the right. And this is Messi. A corner it is then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's found a way through. Vieira. Maldini. David Villa. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Manchester
8.
United get
Numero
their
14.
fourth corner.
Ronaldinho. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Yaya Touré. Il numero 13.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And it's Thuram. Milan are making a change after this. Just he's having a shot. He's got a goal, and that could well be the winner.
Well, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Pele, looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time added on 4 minutes. And this is Del Piero! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have stolen level at the last. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play.
He's had a shot! And would have been quick to recover. This time, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram clears it away, out towards the flank. Kaká, showing good feet. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's there to make the challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in, and this is Dembele. He has found the way. Header! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Pato.
Bergomi. And this is Pato. Del Piero. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And he's cut it out. Delivered in. Goes forward. And it's Dembele. Vieira. And he's in on goal. Now, can they get him away? Incoming delivery. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! Bergomi. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now this could be a chance. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Bale. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Eto'o. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, what a mistake! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Greece applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts...
Big chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back to the keeper it goes. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, it's Dembele. Maldini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Thuram. Pullet does really well to win the ball there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini makes the interception. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Here we go again.
Milan carrying a one-goal lead.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Vieira. It's Pedri. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Tika. That's good defending, very good defending.
Still alert as ever, that's so well played. This is the time you need that pace.
Pull it. Looking for options for movement. Eto'o, and he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kaka receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Greece appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Shoots! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pedri certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Kaka. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And this is Bale. And that is expertly dealt with. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now it's Bale. Pedri. Seedorf. Oh, easy pickings there. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that tackle was certainly stern. Good effort from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Greece. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to
19,
turn to their benches.
Pedri. Number 25. Tika. Number 24. Bale.
Now it's Eto'o.
Coming on the field. Number
He's intervened well there.
Johan Cruyff. Number 22.
Well, that is
Tika.
not the best ball.
Number 6.
He offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Substitution in progress.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Referee's given a throw. And he's being shifted off it. He's had it taken off him. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Milan have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution for Greece. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 41, Rice. Substitution.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they've got rid. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nicely worked. That is good alertness. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.